Benny Johnson got paid for being on Twitter. Breaking, Twitter monetization for creators is real. I just received my first ad revenue payment from Twitter. First check equals 10K. I would typically never share personal financial info. Creators need to know. Okay, guys, this is like the oldest trick in the book for social media companies, okay? Elon Musk and Twitter created a small pool of money that they would be willing to distribute to selected people who have the blue check mark. This is not proportional. Like, if you took a look at how many views Benny Johnson gets in his tweets, and then you like go, oh, so if I get a blue check mark and I have the same number of views, will I get the same amount of money? No, you won't. I guarantee you that the people who were selected for these payouts were all Elon simps, so they can all go online and proselytize about what a great platform Twitter is and what an excellent place it is to share your content, so you can get all this money. Yeah, it's a classic scheme. It's exactly the same thing that like streaming companies do, or like Kick did or whatever, where they really sweeten the pot early on. Yeah, Timmy got one too. Oh, what a shocking coincidence. Holy at Elon Musk, thank you. Wow, you've gotten $6,000. Again, like it's all like advertising, right? Tim Pool is very, very wealthy. Like, holy fuck, thank you, sir. Yeah, like, come on. It's just a way of trying to get more people to buy Twitter Blue. Like, that's the whole point. It's like a lottery. Thank you for the gold, kind Elon. Did Cat Turd get paid? I hope so. It's actually a pretty desperate move on Elon's part. No, it literally is. And the amount of money they're paying out is tiny. Hold on. I think didn't they say it was 50 million or something? I think that was said at some point. Well, Google search brought up this. Twitter's US ad sales plunged 59%, which is why I imagine you guys have probably been seeing the exact same ads, like over and over again while scrolling through Twitter. Oh, dude, it's not 50 million. It's 5 million. For the entire gigantic social media website of Twitter, the first rollout of ad payments is 5 million. I hope everyone here understands that how nothing that is. Like, for the size of Twitter, absolutely nothing. It's literally like, please God, buy Twitter Blue. Please, please. Maybe you'll get in on the pot. Meanwhile, whoa, this is new. Twitter owes ex-employees $500 million in severance lawsuit claims. Damn. Who would have thought that there might be consequences to just like firing out of hand thousands of people with no legal consultation or forethought? Under a severance plan created by Twitter in 2019, most workers were promised 2 months their pay plus 1 week of pay for each year. So, damn. Actually, not a terrible severance package. I mean, certainly relative to the workplaces that I had before starting streaming. 2 months of their base pay plus 1 week of pay for each full year of service if they were laid off. Senior employees such as McMillan were owed 6 months of base pay, according to the lawsuit. Twitter only gave laid-off workers at most 1 month of severance pay, and many did not see anything. Woo! Do you think Elon's intentionally trying to sabotage Twitter? No, I genuinely just think he's really stupid. Again, like, to be clear, there are so many evil things that evil men do that I'm willing to get like, oh, well, they're evil and they enjoy suffering. Elon is evil, but I really think a lot of this is genuinely just low IQ. He's just less than average. He's worse intellectually than most people. Yeah, this is what happens with when you surround yourself with yes men. Literally, like that. Seriously, this happens to like everyone. You know, it's like the yes men phenomena. A ton of the mistakes that Hitler made during the war, yes men, because of course he'd kill people who disagreed with him. Interestingly enough, apparently one of the only reasons that Stalin did as well as he did during World War II was because he was surrounded by yes men, but one of the yes men that he had around him was competent. And there was a general in World War II. I forget his name, but there was a general in World War II who Stalin respected, and he was actually good. He was a yes man. Was it Zhukov? Well, yeah, I think it was Zhukov. Yeah, and he was a yes man. Like he was in Stalin's cabinet, and, you know, they were buddy, but he just happened to be competent. So yeah, he did a good job as a yes man, I guess. But yeah, I don't think Elon has good yes men around him. Didn't Zhukov secretly hate Stalin? I think typically yes men tend to despise the people they're yes men for, secretly or otherwise. I don't know if it was the case with him specifically, but that does tend to be the case, I think. Is that true, Arscarva? Interesting. Well, I know it was in effect to some extent, but I could look more into it. Anyway, yeah. I wonder who else is bragging about, like, Twitter monetization. Hold on, wait. Twitter monetization. I wonder if I could find a couple more conservatives that are, like, screaming about it. Benny Johnson talking about it. Dell from Dell in the City. I don't see a lot of people talking about it. I mean, if you're only giving away 5 million, I guess there's not going to be that much buzz because you can only hit so many people, right? Yeah. I don't know if it's true, but there's this anecdote that Zhukov could read Stalin's mood based on how Stalin was smoking his pipe. I feel like smoking a pipe is a very emotive activity that you could read someone's emotions on. Like, you could look at a person smoking a pipe and think like, oh, they're doing that in an angry way. I feel like you could get a lot out of that, you know? Yeah, there's a lot projected into that. Did you guys know about Stalin's big boy room? The big boy room that Stalin had, where he had like his booster seat put really high up, and then in front of him was a table with like a bunch of stuff like pens and chairs that were too small for an adult. So everyone had to go to the baby room and sit down and look up at him from the baby seat, and he would be like in a big chair. What was it called? The Stalin leader room? The Stalin deal move? What was it called? The Stalin something? What was it called? Is that true? I've heard it from multiple sources. The power room. The power room. The Kunsevo Joseph's personal residence. Hold on. Stalin preferred to sleep on the couch instead of the bedroom. I get that. I don't see it in the wiki article. Maybe this is a bit unrelated. I don't get that. Some couches are really comfy, man. I get that too, but eventually sleeping on the couch fucks up your neck or back. Well, it depends on the couch, right? I mean, if it's well, if it's well proportioned for it. Watch it? Okay, I'll watch it. Jesus. I think it's good to sleep in multiple places, you know? The idea of, like, you sleep on one thing for your entire life is a pretty modern thing. I don't know. I feel like there could be some value to maybe sleeping around. Not sleeping around. Well, sure, maybe, but Zhukov was so well respected that Eisenhower sent him fishing supplies because he loved fishing. That's good to know. Okay, this is all very tangential. You got on r/all? What? 52k upvotes. God damn. The Vosh comet. The Vosh meteor. Oh, right, the Hunter Biden bit. I remember.